Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate with your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of August, as usual, I have a special sales offer available inspired in the current Leo season we are on. If you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my tarot services, just check in the description box below. I will list the info, all of it there. And if you have further questions, email me, and I will also leave the address. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I feel like there's a lot of this energy of should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? I feel like many of you are very torn between doing something impulsive, leaping into something that feels risky or very adventurous or very out of character for you, and staying in the safe lines and staying in the comfort zone and staying where you are, staying put, staying more guarded about something. For many of you, you want to open up here for someone, for a relationship. You want to invest in something that feels very emotionally close to you. So again, this could be a love partnership. This could be the urge to get closer to someone in which you're finding here some interests, because I feel like there's someone here that intrigues you, and for some this is a love interest, for others it's just this person intrigues you so much that you either want to be their friend or you want to know more about their journey. This can be someone that you're admiring due to professional reasons. I just feel like there's a lot of this attraction here towards someone in which you're finding an intriguing element, and there's a lot of that feeling of being afraid to do something reckless. And for those of you that are in a relationship, it's like you don't want to do anything to put this relationship to risk, but at the same time you have this big urge to attend here to the full, which is someone quite detached from many things that are important in a relationship to maintain its security. So I feel like there is this funny element of you being, very much in love and having your heart in place and, having the best intentions. But there's something that pulls you out of a situation you're supposed or expected to be in, at like 100%. So basically, like, it's hard for you to keep up the stability or the predictability, let's put it more like that. It's like hard for you during the month of August to be predictable, constant in your energy with others, and that could be causing some issues, because I feel like either you yourself don't understand what's up with you, or others are upset, others are, afraid that this might imply that you have less feelings or less care than what you truly do. Some of you are just very distracted and focused on other things, new shiny things that are somehow attractive to you right now, in which you're seeing this opportunity to leap into a new journey. And I feel like for some of you this could be, just a moment where you're falling in love with an activity, a hobby, a subject of interest, a new project, and you're so invested in this new thing that you end up becoming more negligent or distracted to those you love. And that could be something affecting the month of August, just because I feel like you want to remain here in an energy of balance, and especially you want to be as aware of the decisions you're making as possible, because I feel like there are Pisces here that don't realize that you're making decisions even though it feels like you're not. So it's like all the times you choose, again, to be invested in something or to be just self-absorbed, you're making a choice that has a consequence, obviously, on the other end. And I feel like sometimes you don't count on this element of consequences that can come from your choices, that can come from your habits, that can come from the things you're really truly investing in, and then be very surprised when you realize that something that was there is not anymore. So I really feel like there are Pisces that need to just be watchful with your relationships, with the relationships you do want to preserve. Now, for others, you're falling in love, or you have just recently fallen quite hard, I would say, with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. There's a huge chance of finding new love for many of you, or just being very, very drawn here to a connection that is testing you out of your comfort zone, as I was said, that is testing you out of your own guarded energy. You could be attracting here a relationship that it's very different, very unusual from your previous experiences. You could be attracting here a dynamic where, again, there's a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of passion, but at the same time, a lot of freedom. And this element, that apparently doesn't seem as compatible is present here. It's like you can find that you're dealing with someone that offers you a lot of freedom, and you offer this person a lot of freedom, yet you're so very much in love with each other. And for Pisces that have been in relationships where somehow this has been an issue, I feel like you're renewing the dynamic of your connection. You're making choices that allow the relationship to survive. A relationship that maybe has been through a lot of control issues, a lot of uptightness, a lot of rigidity, or a relationship that has been more based on conservative views of how, partners should deal with each other. So in a good sense, the month of August brings openness, brings a new mindset, a new heart set as well. It brings you a whole different understanding of relationships, including the one you have with yourself, in the sense that maybe you realize that you were after all the wrong things. It's like, I feel like there's a lot of sudden, thoughts coming up to Pisces, like, I had it all wrong, I was not seeing right, I was doing something I don't identify with, it could be. So suddenly you could just have a big change of heart and choose to be with someone completely different out of your box, or choose to do something professionally that you have never done before, or go on an adventure, or start a new hobby. Anything that pulls you into the Fool during the month of August is particularly important, because it's speaking to an unconscious need to be free, to be on the loose, to look out for experiences for the sake of the experience itself, much more than the gain. So you could be ambitious and driven, but it's really not about the physical reward itself. Here, many of you are after life experiences, things that you can collect as memories, as teachings, as things that back you up in that sense of realizing that you're actually living a life that you enjoy, that you admire. And for many of you, you might be about to make an important decision to go on a new direction with someone. You might not be alone at all in this new adventure, or the minute you choose to do something wild or more, again, out of the Four of Pentacles element, the minute you choose to do something really different from the norm, and that challenges you again to open up, to change, to open up to new ways of doing things. The minute you do that, you can find love, especially obviously for those of you that have been single or not interested, not available. You can suddenly become available, because the moment you change something very impactful, you start to draw in a lot of experiences, including the experiences of the right kind of love. Some of you might have your choice to make between the right kind of love. Let me put it that way. You might have your choice to make between a more ordinary kind of love versus a more extraordinary kind of love. love that fits more conservative values versus love that fits more unusual ones. So I hope you have a great month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.